Hello, 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 Missy. What's up, Mama Love? Hello. Do you hear me? Oh, wait. Do you hear me? Microphone check 1, 2. Hello. Just trying to see if you hear me. You hear me, Missy? Give me a thumbs up, sis. Because I don't see my voice bouncing off the... Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Hello. Happy Halloween. Take more armor. Happy Halloween. Let me see. Is my audio working? Yeah. Hello. Oh, it's low, kind of. Let me see something. What is going on here? Hello. Hello. Let me see. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, actually, this works better, I think. Okay. Okay. Hey, what's up, Mama? Hi, Tony. What's up, ladies? Hello, hello, hello. And happy Halloween to everyone. Happy Halloween. I'm going to break you guys into a little intro, let you guys get in here real quick. And I got a treat for you ladies, being it's Halloween. I have a treat for y'all. I don't know if you guys got a chance to see this video, but happy Halloween. Check it out. Check it out. This is the R. Kelly Soul Fest in Arizona back in April 26th of 2015. And this is a happy Halloween video to you guys.
On camera, fans at the R. Kelly concert went wild in Tolleson last night. But that wasn't necessarily a good thing. The R&B singer, known for his platinum hit, I Believe I Can Fly, was to perform at Soul Fest last night in the West Valley. But word came very late R. Kelly would not be performing. Some fans did not take that news well. A violent reaction as some R. Kelly fans realized at Veterans Memorial Park in Tolleson Saturday night that the singer was not going to perform.
Everybody just started grabbing chairs, throwing them up on the stage. People on Facebook blaming me for orchestrating what the crowd did. Like, man, I ain't got nothing to do with that. It's some janky promoters.
James Douglas recorded the video on his phone and can be heard yelling himself. He says many people were so upset because they paid in cash and feared they would not get their money back. This fan was also at the concert. He says promoters waited until 10 p.m. to tell the crowd Kelly wasn't going to perform. Many had waited hours to see the Grammy-winning R&B artist.
They'd been waiting for 6 hours, basically from 4 till 10 o'clock.
How much money was the ticket?
$60 for general, $120 for VIP. So people were very upset.
Last night, Kelly posted this video to YouTube saying he was in the valley ready to go on stage, but was not going to be singing.
But I just got bad news, and my management them told me that they did not give me my money. I haven't gotten no money for doing this show, and they told me they had the money. So when I got here, the money wasn't here. So it's not nothing personal against my fans. This is business, y'all, and I hope y'all understand.
R. Kelly did apologize in that same video. He said he would return to Arizona to perform, but he just couldn't this time because he didn't get paid. Soulfest has said that people looking for a refund can email them for details. We have that link on our website, fox10phoenix.com.
R. Kelly ain't even show. R. Kelly ain't even show. Literally, R. Kelly ain't even show, baby. Man, that's fucked.
That's fucked up.
Woo.
R.
Kelly ain't come. Hey, is he enough? I know he, man. That's fucked up. Hey, if they don't pay, they ain't paying. R. Kelly ain't show. Hey, this motherfucker shit for world star. World star, baby. World star. World star. Look at all these upset people. Look at all this shit. Look. Oh. Oh. Oh, shit. Woo! Woo! Oh, shit. Nigga, R. Kelly ain't even shown. R. Kelly ain't come. Look at that, y'all. Look at what R. Kelly did. Look at what R. Kelly done did. All these people done paid their money.
Put me on YouTube. Where's my motherfucking money, goddammit? This is motherfucking bullshit. You gay motherfucker. Fuck you, R. Kelly. Bitch. Where's my motherfucking money? This is bullshit.
R. Kelly ain't even show, baby. Oh. This that shit. Nigga, hey, R. Kelly ain't show, nigga. R. Kelly ain't show, boy. R. Kelly ain't show. Nigga. Leo was right about R. Kelly. That's why Leo ain't going tour with that nigga. Leo stopped going on tour with R. Kelly. R. Kelly played too much. Leo said, fuck R. Kelly. Leo said, fuck R. Kelly.
Y'all niggas need to catch one.
Leo said, fuck R. Kelly. It's hard, man.
Hey, $300 motherfucking dollars to come see this motherfucker. He didn't show. I got a bunch of bullshit for my motherfucking money. In Phoenix, we need our motherfucking money back. No bullshit.
R. Kelly came down here and told us to fuck out, spend $500 to be here, and there's nothing. Nothing. Spent cash money in this bitch.
I think that money is non-refundable. I think it is. I think that ticket says the money was non-refundable.
Until I get my motherfucking money.
I
don't give a fuck. Fuck R. Kelly. Fuck you. You son of a bitch. Fuck you, your dad, mama, and everything you got going for yourself, you son of a bitch. Fuck you, R. Kelly. You and your mama. And your kids, your wife, and any motherfucking thing else you got going on. Bitch, put me on YouTube. I don't give a fuck. I bought these motherfucking chairs and I'm taking the motherfuckers with me. You motherfucking right. You goddamn right. Taking $150.
You know, hey, you know this about, you know we're gonna blow up.
we post us because we'll be the first.
No, what happened?
This going on World Star like a motherfucker. This going on World Star. This shit going on World. Look, is R. Kelly leaving?
It's not us. It's not us. It's the promoter that you can't hit us. The promoter's the one that fucks you guys. I understand how you feel.
Oh. I think they said on that ticket that money was non-refundable.
Yeah, I got that non-refundable.
I think they said that was non-refundable.
I hear no bumpy ride. Let's take it slow, half on the baby.
He left.
I hear none of that. In that fucking car.
Mama.
That ain't shit.
Mama.
That shit
He
fucked
leaving.
up. Shit.
He leaving.
That's not my. I want my.
R. Kelly, he gone.
God damn it. I want my.
Yeah, R. Kelly left.
Why the fuck would he come all the way out here? That's some bullshit. Like.
Oh, I'm about to post this up, boy. Y'all already know this going on World Star.
That World Star, huh? Get your money, huh?
Yeah, R. Kelly was in that thing. He told us to get from backstage.
Oh, you seen him? You saw her?
Yeah, he was up in the trailer thing. He said everybody got to get from behind that gate. Like, dang, okay.
You got a picture of him?
No. He was up in there.
I believe it. He was. I believe it. I do. I believe he was here.
R. Kelly did not show to the concert. R. Kelly, he ain't do nothing. Look at what everybody done did. That's boo-boo.
That's your coochie here, dude? Like in one dog?
Nah, R. Kelly left.
That's fucking ridiculous,
Oh, shit.
Don't waste your
those folks up there.
Follow me on Facebook, y'all. James Douglas, baby.
I get with you. Everybody, motherfucker. I get with you. Guys, the disciple. Guys, the disciple. Oh, hundreds, motherfucker. Guys, the disciple.
Jennifer, we are watching R. Kelly's Soul Fest concert in Arizona on April 26, 2015. there was a mayhem because of the fact that R. Kelly did not show up to the concert. He showed up, but he wound up leaving because they didn't pay him. But yet all the fans paid to see him and they can't get their money back. And shall we continue?
Non-refundable. I figured that money is non-refundable. I knew it. So how y'all feel about this? This money was non-refundable.
I'm pissed. I'm highly upset about this.
Robert, what y'all got to tell Robert Kelly? Because I know he gonna see it.
R. Kelly, you an asshole. You have all these people come out here to see you and then you don't show up. I mean, you here and then don't come. I mean, don't get on stage and perform. That's what we paid our money for. And you're supposed to be a black artist. We are all black people out here trying to see you.
Maybe I was thinking about maybe I could.
And then ticket sales should have paid for you to get your ass on that stage. You can't.
That's bullshit, my nigga. That's bullshit, nigga. Yeah, you gonna see it on Facebook. Everybody, oh yeah, right here. This is one that got. It's already on Facebook. It's already up there. James Presence. Give me my nigga. Hey, nigga, R. Kelly, you a bitch. Nigga, I'm from Phoenix, nigga. Oh, bitch ass nigga. You know what it is, though, nigga. Be money, nigga. You a bitch, nigga. Take these whole ass nigga. What is that, man? R. Kelly pissed on everybody this time.
How you feel?
I feel pissed off. No, I feel pissed off.
What you got to tell R. Kelly?
Fuck R. Kelly, perverted bitch.
How you feel about R. Kelly? You good? Okay.
I can wear my money.
I think that money was non-refundable. If you bought them tickets offline, it said non-refundable money.
Okay, wait. Okay, ladies. Okay. Happy Halloween. They all got pissed on. Happy Halloween. Wow. I'm glad I got 11 of you guys in the chat. Now I can continue. I can read the book. I'm going to share my screen. Okay. Oh, shit. Why is it tweaking out like that? Hold on. Something's going on. Why is my shit tweaking? Is somebody hacking me? What is going on? Hold on. That's really weird. Why am I flashing like that? Why is that shit flashing like that, guys? You see that shit? Oh, that is bugged the fuck out. Wow, maybe I can't show it? I don't know, that's weird. I'm gonna try to share it one more time. Let's see what happens. That was just really tweaky. Did y'all see that? That was really, really creepy. Let's see if I can try that again. Oh, girl, I found my glasses in my laundry bag. How about that? I found my glasses in the laundry bag. Is that my husband? Because we had just done laundry and, I didn't put the clothes away. So he went and he took out some clothes and my glasses were on the bed on the side. So what he did was when he threw his clothes on top of my glasses, when he picked them back up and threw it back in the bag, he put my glasses in the laundry bag. Girl, found it. Yes. Oh my God, that was so funny, Jennifer. You should have seen me. We were cracking the fuck up. All right, I'm going to see if I can share the screen again, guys. Look, look, look. Look, it's bugging out again. Okay, I don't think I'm going to be able to share the screen. That's weird. Okay. No. No. Okay, guys. That is creepy. Oh my God. Is somebody hacking me? All right, ladies. So, what's going to happen is, okay, I'm not going to see the chat. I'm going to go off the chat so I can read the book. But you will be hearing me, of course. I just won't see you guys. So you guys can throw your questions and then I'll go back to your chat later and we can go through questions. Okay? All right. I love you guys. Happy Halloween. All right. Now, the name of the book is Addicted Love, Life with R. Kelly, based on a true story by KLIEN. And it is restricted, rated R, under 18, requires accompanying parent or adult guardian. Strong sexual content. Now, this book was published in 2010. Okay. Okay, so all right. So the book says that it's explaining a little bit about the story, and it says Sherry, that's her name in the book. Sherry is the sexy, vivacious model who falls for the handsome R&B crooner, whom she later finds out that he is involved in a scandalous affair. Caught in the middle of this tormented triangle, what is she to do? Rebounding from the torrid love relationship with her $1 million beau and contemplating her next move. Excitement is just around the corner. Follow her as she discovers the enchanted sex addiction, sweetness with this dark, mysterious prince of a crooner. Now, her name is Sherry in the book, and we know the R&B crooner is R. Kelly. He's the mysterious prince, y'all. Rodeo style is the best position, patiently waiting for the brown-skinned ebony humper to enter my domain. Smack that ass, and I will scream a note as the mad scientist performed his best piece of work. Rock stars and models, some do it just for the hell of it. Some do it just for the love of it. Some do it just for the money. Okay. Wepa. So, the favorite position here is rodeo style. Giddy up, giddy up. And she be waiting for her brown-skinned ebony humper to enter her domain and smack that ass. And then she will scream notes. And she calls him the mad scientist, y'all, to make sure he performs his best work. Yeah, that's what she wanted to call him, Matrice, a prince. An ebony, brown-skinned ebony prince. Dark, mysterious one with lots of sweetness, sex-addicted, rock star, mad scientist. See the words she used? Wow. Addicted to Love is the page-turning memoir of Christine Klein, one-time companion to one of the hottest, controversial, and debatable A-list producers in the music industry. Christine Klein now comes forth with her scintillating, riveting, salacious story with R. Kelly. One woman's secret journey into the R&B world of glitz and glamour with a legendary pop star. Okay. And the book review says, the memoir of Addicted Love was an interesting read for me. It gave me an overview of the man and the entertainer, R. Kelly. In addition, the review was very informative when it came down to the breakdown of his zodiac sign, Capricorn. Young women and fans of R. Kelly will find the memoirs to be very interesting as they read each page. The glamour and the glitz of it all in a R&B world. If you always wanted to know, I suggest you read it. We are going to read it. The memoirs, Addicted Love, is one of the best I have read so far. Good luck to you in your future endeavors and the future of your memoirs. Mr. Chase from WJLB radio station, Detroit, Michigan, had that comment to say about her book. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 chapters, y'all. 16 chapters. Okay. All right, give me a second. Let me get a bottle of water, y'all. Josh, you have to get off now. Gotta keep a little water with me. Happy Halloween, ladies, once again. Ebony Humper. Now it says, hurting someone, hurting as if someone stuck the knife in way too deep, bound over on the hotel bathroom floor, bleeding from my heart. The act. Have I made a mistake? Who am I? Which girl am I to be? Where is the little girl from the backwoods of Tennessee? To know thyself is the epitome of self. Okay, so this young lady's from Tennessee. She's from Tennessee. And I gather he hurt her, or maybe her previous boyfriend she's talking about. Let's see. I had once enjoyed the innocent life. Now, suddenly hit with the glamour, glitz, and pearls of love. It was a pleasure to burn. I had to wonder, is that what tempting indiscretions do? At the ripe young age of 6, I always knew that I wanted to become a model. However, school took precedence. A good education, Grandma always said, is the best way to get what you want in life. In school, I had all the makings of a geek. You see, Grandma also always said I had an old soul. My first choice was to major in engineering, which was boring with a capital B. My second choice was fashion with a capital F. Fashion was my sweet, rebellious revenge against being a geek. It was a nasty secret I harbored inside, belonging to an alter ego just waiting to make an appearance. Okay, so she wanted to be a model. This was her dream. Fashion was her thing. She was a very, very intelligent young lady. One sweet day, without realizing it, my destiny took off. Smoldering, alluring sensuality, beauty, and sex appeal, much like a geisha. One look intrigued many. Forever, the young wallflower grew into the beautiful budding butterfly, sporting the huge bubblegum smile made me look younger than that of my peers. Always the quiet girl, hiding behind her grandmother for safety whenever a stranger looked to be suspect, lingering on in youth, holding on to the good book, saying, the one with the childlike spirit will always go to heaven. Naively shy, but an ice cold princess. Discreet, quiet, standoffish to most people. This facade, a barricade of armor, worked just fine for me. It was definitely the best way to fend off the unwanted. Always cautious of every city slicker man who tried to get with me until the inevitable happened. A surprise meeting of a handsome young man that intrigued me. I grew up in the country, sheltered, raised in a southern tradition where women were to not to approach men romantically. It sounds so 1940s. The man is always supposed to be the breadwinner. When my father moved to Michigan for work, so did my mother with 2 children in tow. Okay, so she was an innocent little girl, real pretty. Her parents were together. You know, she came from a good family. She didn't run the streets. She was sheltered. Now, the angel of 25 years old, which is my grandmother. No, now the angel of 25 years, which is my grandmother, guides me through the tough times that are about to arise. Okay, so she was 24 years old. 25 now. So here she is, 25 years old. It was to be the career in modeling, learning to prove myself worthy in the game of fashion, quickly starting to climb toward the ladder of success. First, as a kid, doing fashion shows for local churches by request. Next, school fashion shows. Then on to beauty pageants, which was to be a stepping stone for me as a way to determine if I had what it took to win. I won Miss Sunburst USA, Port Huron, Michigan. Finally, progression from a girl to a young lady status. Hell, I wanted to scream, I made it! Next, I then competed with friends such as Pilar Fort, who won Miss Black America in 1993. Okay, so we're in the early 90s now. So it's 1993. Miss Hot to Trot, some said. Whatever. They're just player hating, said Kimberly, my best friend, whom I call simply Kim. You just keep on doing what you're doing by keeping your skinny ass in that gym 6 times a week. You skinny bitches get on my last nerves, always trying to twist your little bony ass whenever you see a man, said Kim. Honey, a man wants something bootylicious, big, curvy, with a nice set of hooters. That's what real men look at, she added. Kim, whatever. I am not skinny. My size 5 ass is plump enough for a handful and juicy enough for a mouthful. Kim, I think we need a vacation in Florida somewhere. Let's get the hell out of here tomorrow. Meeting Kristen Hudson and Montel Jordan on an elevator while on vacation turned out to be the beginning of an amazing ride. Kristen, who was Montel's manager at the time, invited me to come to California on the spot. After soaking up the sun and getting the most amazing golden tan, it was back to Detroit. Overjoyed and elated, I immediately got back to the fucking grind of working out, getting in tip-toe shape to film in the Something for the Honeys video shoot in Thousand Island, California. Okay, that was Montel Jordan's song, Something for the Honeys. So she was going to be a video girl. Girl, who would think that your ass grew up in the country and live in the hood? Kim said. Yeah, what's the odds of that? What a break, I admitted. Kim, Big Dog Productions is producing the shoot. Snoop Dogg and his crew will be on the set. I will call you to fill you in on the details. Oh shit. Kim, Russell Simmons, Redman, NFL superstar Johnny Morton, actress Lark Voorhees, the first black supermodel Beverly Johnson's daughter are all here, but that's not the biggest bonus. It's being directed by R&B's hottest, world-renowned video director, Hype Williams. It cannot get any hotter than that, I told Kim. Sorry, there are no juicy details besides mesmerizing Montel. After coming out of my makeup trailer, he's just stood there staring. Besides, I was already in a relationship at the time with my football player boyfriend. Hell, who wants someone kicking? Hold on one second, guys. Sorry, guys. My son just gave me a compliment. He loves me. Okay. So he says, hell, she said, hell, who wants someone kicking them off the set of a hot video for fraternizing with the star? So I just kept the hell walking. Girls who spread themselves around at video shoots usually get a name for themselves. In fact, very quickly. One thing young girls must remember is if you want to have a successful career in modeling, being a video hoe will not get you there. A little advice: do not sleep with the stars in the video. They are only there for one thing, and that is the booty, the almighty booty. Believe me, you will regret it the next morning. Always keep it business, keep your legs closed. Okay. She said it, right? She said it. I hope she took her own advice. Now, it is time for the juice on the juicy. Feeling on top of my game, I entered into the professional world of modeling, which opened up more doors of opportunity than anyone could ever bargain for. The superstars that you met in person, invitations to parties, sex, lust, music, alcohol, and drugs, activities that only some women dream about seeing. This was a whole new world. Nothing is more fun than having a career that you love, saving yourself for the one love of your life in hopes that it is forever. Girl, a handsome young man that mystified my soul. Career started singing on the streets of Chicago. Uh-oh, here comes R. Kelly. Career started singing on the streets of Chicago, commanding a wide range of audiences. He then formed a group called MGM. Next, he signed with Blackground Enterprises with Barry Hankerton. Well, it's supposed to be Hankerson. With Blackground Enterprises with Barry Hankerson, who was the uncle of teenage superstar Aaliyah. She started a working relationship as his protege. Next, there was the Singing with Jive Records, his biggest career break. While with Jive Records, he formed the group Public Announcement. From there, he made the decision to go solo. Rob, to me, is an ordinary man with extraordinary talents. Sexy, hot, and strappingly tall, with a pure force of seductive and provocative energy. Musical, he has deep roots, profound lyrics, sex appeal, incredible work ethics, a sexual prowess with words. Some may say that he is a sex on the brain Casanova, or has certain sexual preference for women, especially young women. But this is not entirely true. Rob also dates women that are near his own age. I should know. I was one of them. Rob quoted as saying, "I'm not perfect. I see women every day and they are fine. I am like, wow, I am human. I am a man. I grew up that way." The same with women. They see men, they like them, and they go after them, or they will look. Just as women may do me, I do them the same way and embrace the love that they have for me. I embrace it. And he wrote that in the Chicago Times. Mhm. R. Kelly Detroit Concert 2010. So I gather this is when she met R. Kelly, or she's just, no, actually, this was in the 90s when she met him. It was 2010 when she published the book. In the time passing came a man noticeably not about glitz or glamour, but a man who is kind, hospitable, and soft spoken at times. A man who loved to love. How else would you explain all the sexually explicit love songs? He is extremely private and discreet. A respectful man at times who would always open doors for a woman, pull out their chair, more of a woman first kind of attitude, who never used foul language in their presence. When he is suited up in style, there is flair of sizzling pizzazz that comes with his presence. When he steps into a room filled with women, all eyes are on him. Oh my God. She's making him seem like, he is the Mac daddy of all daddies. Lord, help me now, Lord. This is why the girls baja panties. You see what I be saying? I'm telling you. Lord. It does not matter if he is doing a concert or playing basketball. Large diamond earrings, platinum chains, large diamond bracelets around his wrist. He is undoubtedly an overindulging sight to see. One has to wonder, could he be the ultimate perfect lover or just a knockoff? This man could make any woman standing next to him feel like $1,000,000. Oh, God. Just looking at him leaves the intriguing, mysterious, sexy persona that keeps you lingering as if you were in his sex heaven. The songs he sang made me curious to live through what was really going on. He wrote a lot about his experiences in love and life. Words flowing across the paper like a melody of water, just flowing of milk and honey, a sticky sweetness of words. Rob quoted as saying about his music, "I think that people look at me sort of like a rapper, but I just happen to sing. I am just telling true stories and talking about real things and what goes on, like in When a Woman's Fed Up. I take time with those and make sure that everything is right on point. So when people hear my songs, they do not just hear the song and groove to it, they can actually picture it, almost like a movie on tape. Moreover, that is the way I like to write, to let people feel and see what it is happening in my life or in the life of somebody I know. I like people to listen to my stuff and say, man, that just happened to me the other day. Can you imagine what it would be like to be in his presence? It was in 1994 when we met during the time of the R. Kelly and Aaliyah scandal. The night was grand and elegant. The lighting was very bright at the Fox Theater that night, remembering the tall white pillars, plush red carpet, and fabulous cathedral ceilings with an ambiance. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. I gotta get to my daughter real quick. Tony, you ain't lying, man. It's too much. Wow. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so Fox Theater that night, remembering the tall white pillars, plush red carpet, and fabulous cathedral ceiling with an ambience of Rome. Winding staircases, cameras flashing everywhere, walking the red carpet. Everyone was dressed for the concert of the night. Heartbroken over all the infidelities and women with my own with my on again, off again ex who played in the NFL as a strong safety. I decided to go out, get some air, and look at some of the men for heaven's sake. Suddenly, a man approached me that night and tried to associate me to a striking resemblance to Tony Braxton. Immediately contemplating, here it comes, the infamous Tony Braxton line. You know how some men are always looking to try to score. Talking from the side of his mouth, baby, you look like Tony Braxton. You are so beautiful. Thank you, I replied. No, I'm not Tony. Continuing to walk, not knowing that Robert was watching my every move from the top of the staircase. A man named Wayne suddenly approaches me. He worked for Jive Records as an A&R executive and talent scout. He introduces himself. So Wayne Williams approached her? Really? Wow. And R. Kelly be stalking these girls from a mile away. Wayne asked, would you like to meet R. Kelly? He would very much like to meet you. Shocked and taken by surprise, Wayne went on to say, R. Kelly, he's right up there. Wayne pointed to the top of the staircase. Rob nodded as I smiled. Oh my God, is this really freaking happening to me? Could this be a new beginning of something very hot and unforgettable, like fire and water in perfect portions, just like the great tide that was always in perfect harmony? Kim needed to be here. So this is the time that the whole story broke out in 1994 about him and Aaliyah. right? This was the night. And then it shows a picture of the light up tour, the lighted up tour of him in Atlantic City in Jersey. Lord have mercy. Then it says, Wayne escorted me to the top of the staircase. Now we are standing face to face. I was mystified by this man's tall stature. I'm Rob. What's your name? He asked. I introduced myself as Sherry. Are you here by yourself? Of course. Surrounded by his entourage. Oh, Lord, there goes the entourage. There goes his entourage. Surrounded by his entourage, Rob took me by the hand and started to move through the aisles of people so we could have some privacy. We were trying to make our way backstage, passing through security. The concert had not yet started, so we took some time to get to know each other, holding hands as we walked. First question he asked was, Can you sing? Feeling embarrassed, I said, No. Yo, did you see his catch line? Can you sing? What? Why is he asking her this question? They really are. The entourage is always right there on the go, ready to pick up the girls, and bring them to him, and then he does what he wants. Can you sing? What a question. Rob towered over me, standing 6'2", next to my 5'2" frame. There was an immediate connection upon our meeting, looking into each other's eyes as to let everyone know she is with me was a tender sentiment from him. Now I noticed the butterflies fluttering around inside my stomach. You see that? He looked at niggas and grilled niggas like, yeah, this is mine and you better not even think about it. He just met her right now, 2 seconds ago. Yeah, bait and switch. Yep, bait and switch. Surprisingly, the warmth of his hands and presence was soothing to my soul as we both continued to stage together. We both continued to the stage together, standing watching him perform up close and personal. At the very moment I am in total awe, looking out in the crowd at a totally packed house. He kept his eye on me as he started to sing Honey Love, wooing me, centerating me into his web as if he was making love to me on the stage, followed by Your Body's Calling. Just hearing him say, Distant lover, I will be right there. The crowd went crazy, and Rob's eyes glanced toward me once again. Wayne glided his way up to me and grabbed me by my hand. The concert was almost over, and we made our way through the crowd and into Rob's dressing room. Wayne was a tall, light-skinned man who was also one of Rob's close friends. Wayne Williams. I wonder if Michael Williams, because when I looked up Michael Williams, Wayne Williams showed up. So I'm wondering if they're related. I think Wayne Williams is related to Michael Williams. because in the article it says, or the indictment or whatever it was I read, said that Wayne Williams was his PR, his A&R, or whatever the hell you want to call it. And they're saying that Michael Williams was related to a longtime friend who used to work for R. Kelly, who was a A&R person or whatever he was, manager or whatever the hell. So now Wayne gets her and grabs her and brings her to the dressing room automatically. Now, entering his room, a group of individuals just stared at me. In the twinkling of an eye, Rob turned to see what everyone was looking at, looking with amusement as though it turned him on, sitting on a couch with his shades on. Tender glances of acknowledgement exchanged between us, nervously standing silently and observing this unfamiliar room of people. Oh my God. Like, he brings her into the room. His whole entourage is there. They're all staring at her. Then he looks at them like, uh-huh. And then he's looking at her through the shades like, mm-hmm. And she's just like a fucking meat on display. Okay. She was meat on display for this dude. Okay. Sitting on the couch, I noticed a young, beautiful girl with her shades on, playing with a cuddly little puppy. Her name was Aaliyah. Bruce came over and introduced himself as Rob's older brother. And there was Carrie, Rob's younger brother. We began to talk. Then everyone started to make his or her way to the tour bus because it was time to leave. Come on, Carrie said, stepping on the bus once again. Eyes were on me for a minute, more or less feeling at total ease. Rob had me with his closest of kin. How romantic and caring. Oh, God, no, she did not. Bitch, you just met him. He was on tour bus with his relatives, and Aaliyah, and his family. Like, girl, no, that was not loving and caring. No, stop it, girl. Yeah, he always keeps a puppy around like a fucking stranger. Danger. Remember when we were kids? How your mother always says, never talk to strangers. Even if he comes around and he says, you want to pet my puppy? You want to talk to my puppy? You want to come and feed my puppy and lure the child away? Oh my God. Stop. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is so creepy. I can't right now. Happy Halloween. You know, he gave Aaliyah that puppy. There was even an interview of her with that puppy backstage somewhere. I'm wondering, I'm going to have to find that video. I'm wondering if this is the same exact day that this girl is describing in this motherfucking book. Okay. Oh my God. Lord. She said, Rob had me with his closest of kin. How romantic and caring. Could this be for real? I kept saying to myself, he is so thoughtful. This type of display made me wonder even more about his character. Everything looks too good right now. Wanting to slap myself and say, wake the hell up, as I sat with Carrie on the tour bus behind Rob, waiting as they talked. Now, you see how excited this girl was? And she was 25 years old. Imagine the feeling that a 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19-year-old girl would have when they saw R. Kelly. And when R. Kelly approached them, was like, hey, I like you. I think you're cute. Do you want to take off your clothes for me? Because he doesn't even ask. He just says, take off your clothes for me. Do this and do that. He's not even asking for consent. He's telling you what the fuck to do. Lord. Let me take another sip of this. Yes, this is very interesting, sis. Very interesting. I have to find that video. There's a video out there with Aaliyah, with that dog, backstage, in a dressing room, in some type of event. I don't remember what the hell it was, but I wonder if this young lady, Christine, is describing that damn day. I need to roll another spliff. Yes. We need to take a... We're not even like... We're only 15% into the book, okay? This is heavy. Like, she describes R. Kelly as the smoothest Casanova ever. Ever. He has his way with words and his style and his charisma and his charm, and he's just so sexual, and he's always licking his lips, I bet, and winking and doing these things. Creepy ass creep. Getting puppies for his girlfriends. Leaving them with the dogs later on. Like, wow. He even gave Haley a dog. Stop playing. Who else had a dog? I think Lizette had a dog. Okay. Yep, and he be hanging out with his pee-pee hanging out. Coming out with his pee-pee like, yo, he be sitting there jerking off in the room with everybody watching. Like, and everybody's like, okay, that's just R. Kelly being R. Kelly. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't mind him. He's just being normal. Oh my God. Okay. Now, Carrie was acting as the liaison. Liaison. Was that like a host, right? Is that what she was trying to say? Tell her to call me. Carrie turned to me, gave me Rob's phone number, and said, he would like for you to call and meet him at his hotel tonight. What? Oh my God. It is 12:30 a.m. in the morning. My mind is rambling. On one hand, wait. Let me reread that. That was just like, whoa. Yeah, a go-between. Okay. Now, Carrie was acting as the go-between because R. Kelly says to Carrie, tell her to call me. And Carrie turned to me, gave me Rob's phone number, and said, he would like for you to call and meet him at his hotel tonight. And she's like, what? Oh my God. It is 12:30 a.m. in the morning. My mind is rambling. On one hand, do I go or do I take my little ass home? This is the $1,000,000 question. I immediately called Kim. Girl, you are not going to believe whose tour bus I just came off of, and he wants to meet me at his hotel. What in the hell am I going to do? I said. Sherry, calm down. Now tell me, whose tour bus did you just get off? R. Kelly, I shared. What, bitch? You asking me what to do? Girl, if you do not take your little size 5 narrow ass to that hotel, we're going to have it out. You have my number on speed dial if anything gets out of hand. Honey, let me know if he has a small dick, skinny dick, fat dick, or is he hung like a horse? Oh, God. Frippa. She should have been asking, or let me know if he has any venereal diseases, please. Caution, warning, warning, warning. This dick carries diseases. Warning, warning. What? Oh, Lord. Kim, I know your nosy ass wants to find out, I said. That's right. And you know I do, because inquiring minds want to know, Kim replied. Already intrigued by his conversation and kindness, his boldness made me think this is the kind of man that can hold his own, speaks his mind, and doesn't give a damn what other people think. Yet, he is so strong, sensual, and thoughtful with his deep brown, inexplicable eyes that took my breath away. What should I do? Oh, yes, I am curious, and you know that I am. You would be too. So, bitches, do not front. Hell no. Not this bitch over here. For me, he was not attractive. I just liked his music. I don't know. For me, he looked like a monkey. I don't know. I don't like him. I don't find him attractive. That's a no for me, bitch. That's a no from me. And then it shows a picture of the hotel where they were at. And says, the Riverfront Hotel in Detroit, which changed its name to the Omni Detroit Hotel at River Palace. So that's where R. Kelly was staying. That's where they were going to meet. The Riverfront Hotel in Detroit. It's a charming, secluded oasis, is where it all began. Arriving in 4-inch heels. So she was 5'2" with 4-inch heels. So now she's 5'6". So form-fitting black short dress, long legs, and long brown hair with big brown eyes, with a smile that would melt any man's heart. In a bundle of nerves, can you just envision for a moment what was going through my mind standing in the hotel lobby, Dialing his phone rings. He answered, "Hello, Rob. I'm downstairs. What room number am I coming to?" A door opens. "You made it," he said, with a glimmer in his eye and a smile on his face. "Yes, I did." Levi, do you live in Detroit? Because her grandfather used to live over there. Are you from Detroit, Levi? I forgot where he said he was. I believe he said he was. I forgot what side. Now, Carrie and Bruce spoke to say their hellos. Rob turns and makes the comment, "Doesn't she look like Montina?" Oh, hell no. What the fuck that nigga said? What? What? What that nigga said? What he say? Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Carrie and Bruce spoke to say their hellos. Rob turns and makes the comment, "Doesn't she look like Motina?" And then she says, "Who is Montina?" I then asked. "She is a girl that we know." What? Really? Really? Bruce Carey and really? Yeah, like he's comparing girls. Like, what? Oh, wow. I can't. Wow. Montina Woods, one of his victims. Wow. Mm-mm-mm. Yes, hold on one second. Let me take a quick break. My son is screaming for me. Guys, yes, this is deep, y'all. Hold the horses for 1 second. I will be right back. Okay, sorry, ladies, about that. I had to tuck my son in and everything. He wanted mommy to tuck him in. So, this book is wow. We're not even that deep into it, y'all. Now, who is Montina? I then asked. She is a girl that we know. There was the little puppy again, this time on his bed. The room was a warm, beautiful, crisp, bright, breathtaking, tri level suite, sitting on the waterfront. A picture perfect romantic setting for the sweet storm to come. Carrie and Bruce left the room and took the cuddly puppy with them. The sexual tension starts to become surmountable for me, succumbing into the voodoo eyes of mystery. Alone in his bedroom together, with this big ass spacious view from the bed, Rob is being gracious and sweet by asking, would you like something to drink? Soda or water? Are you hungry? No, I'm not hungry, but I will have something to drink, I replied. We walked half, we talked half the night as he embraced me in the comfort of his arms, making me warm, then hot, and the sound of his mellow voice was like foreplay, or should I say 12 play. Oh God. Really, bitch, really. Remembering us talking about one of Bryant McKnight's songs, Crazy Love, and how he would have sounded better if it were him singing it. So he started singing to me. Chills went up my spine. Did I mention he was voted one of the sexiest R&B singers by the hip hop magazines? Oh Lord, really? Once on the bed, his hands started to glide up and down my thighs and legs. They felt soothingly good as he began by kissing my neck slowly up to my earlobes. I could hear him inhaling the scent of my sweet perfume, whispering in my ear how he liked the softness of my skin and how good my skin smelled as we rolled around in the bed as though we were in a whirlwind. Oh, and by the way, the perfume I had on made married men in elevators turn to ask me what I was wearing. So, you know it smelled damn good. Oh, girl, really? Ugh, I hate bitches that wear perfume. Seriously. I don't like to wear perfume. And if I do, it has to be something very light scent, and it's got to be an oil, not a spray. Sorry, I'm allergic. When the lights went off and things started to get a little more interesting, the explicit desire was like an eruption boiling through my blood, knowing I wanted it. Something was bound to happen. Girl, snap, crackle, and pop. If we continued this pleasure seeking, rambunctious rumbling of an act, you do not even have to say it. I know what you are thinking. Oh, yes, she is a hoe. Honey, if you were in my position at the time, lying next to a tall, strong, strapping man with it hanging rather nicely, your ass would be saying whatever that night, if you know what I mean. Okay. She broke it down. She broke it down. She said, hello, ladies. Don't call me a hoe because I slept with R. Kelly on the first night. Because any of you bitches saw R. Kelly, it would be Baja Panties on site. Okay. She told you. Wow. I could hear Kim's voice in the back of my mind saying, in the words of the late, great Marvin Gaye, let's get it on. Let's get it on, sugar. The pace was passionately hot and steady. Putting on the brakes was a hard thing to do, and no one could stop us, not even the ringing of the phone. Oh, yeah, he good for that. We saw that on tape. He good for that. Yo, Rob. Rob. Yo, Rob. What? Telephone, man. We've all seen it on tape. Stop playing. All of a sudden, crazy shit started entering my head like angelic versus devilish, good girl versus bad girl. Oh my, what would he think? It is the first night. Would I see him again? Would I be good enough? I mean, he is seasoned. If I have sex, where would this lead? So she's like, I don't know if I should do it. What is he going to think? Is he going to think I'm a hoe? Is he going to treat me right? What is he going to do? He is an older man. I mean, like, he should be all right with it. Lord. Then she says, stop. Thinking, I said to myself, this is crazy. We were both breathing very heavily, starting to stroke his penis. I wanted to feel what I was working with, which was a nice size. Every man deserves to be blessed like him, at least in a sexual way. Size, that is. Oh, Lord. Did he have a size 12 penis like his shoe size? Is this what's going on? Pure passion was brewing in both of us as we stared into each other's eyes. I don't have any protection, he said. Dun, dun, dun. He actually said, I don't have any protection. And then, I don't either. Ladies, I know this was an irresponsible act, but haven't you threw caution to the wind at least once in your life? Girl, I understand. I've thrown caution into the wind a few times. I get it. I get it. I get it. But that nigga should have been walking around with a caution sign. Mommy, they were in Chicago. Nope, they were in they were in Chicago, mama. Detroit. They were in a hotel in Detroit. Yeah, they went to a hotel in Detroit. Okay. No, the name of the hotel, mommy, was what was it again? The Omni Hotel. OMNI. Omni. It's the Riverfront Hotel in Detroit, which was changed. The name was changed to Hotel at River Place. So the name is now the Omni Detroit Hotel at River Place. Okay. So awkward silence fell upon us. We both hesitated, straddled across him. His hands gripped my soft, sumptuous ass as my body just quivered, and he knew he had me where I would not stop. Unzipping his jeans or clothes, Unzipping his jeans, our clothes came off. Skin against skin, he was rock hard, sliding his dick back and forth. His brown sex skin was soft. I noticed while feeling the thickness of his head. The wetness filled my vagina. My body started to squirm as his fingers invaded the privacy of my sweet home. Lord, he started finger popping, huh? Okay. Facts, Robin. If he was responsible, he would have kept condoms since he was plotting on young girls. My body was hot as hell. Wait. My body was hot as he slid in a little. I found myself gasping, and then just like Miss Betty Cracker, ready to spread, so did my legs. We both gave in to our sexual temptations, caution thrown to the wind, and with complete delight. And he slid in a little deeper, each thrust deeper than the one before, clenching my walls as if he were the perfect fit, fucking me both soft and hard, in complete ecstasy, jumping on top, just as a good girl should. Hot fudge sundae with caramel, cherries in the middle, sprinkled with nuts, delicious and tantalizing. I was so far gone and into it, acting like a pro in the sex department. An alter ego had emerged. Sex with him was both good and liberating. Sensing he didn't want to take it out, I tried to stay limber in every position from doggy style to the scissors to the spoon bender, coming and coming repeatedly. He took me from behind and grabbed my waist rodeo style. It was a hard and smooth ride, gripping my pillow, feeling something pop. Hmm, pain is pleasure. Biting my lip, trying not to scream, I came again, flipped into another position, keeping him inside, tightening my pussy around his dick head, spinning my ass around the pole. I started to have multi orgasms. Looking back to see his toes curl, I smiled. That is when I knew it was good. Lord have mercy. Rob climaxed. We both collapsed in unified satisfaction. Fairy tale, intense sex, more than just great. His sex left me longing for more, the kind that I needed, the kind that I wanted. Oh, Lord. It was them fucking Viagras. I'm telling you, he was taking Viagras. I'm telling you, he was taking Viagras. I'm telling you. Lord. So she showed a couple of pictures of him in Detroit in concert. All right. Oh, okay. I have to wake up my husband. Give me 1 second, guys. I think we're going to break into a song in the moment. Does that sound good, y'all? This book is deep. We've been in here for an hour and 40 minutes so far. I guess maybe we can go for 2.5 hours, guys. Maybe we can read that far. Give me a thumbs up in the chat. Thumbs up in the chat, y'all. Let me know if you want me to stop at 2 o'clock or you want me to stop at 2:30. Put a thumbs up if you want me to finish at 2:30 and no. Give me a 1 in the chat if you want me to stop at 2 o'clock and a 2 in the chat if you want me to stop at 2:30. In the meantime, I'm going to look for a song for us. I'm going to take a quickie break. I got to go to the ladies' room and stuff. So, yeah, let's do that. Okay. Let's see.
In that bitch.
No. This thing jerk off. Where is my list? Okay. I wonder if I have my video here. Um, no, it's here. Okay. All right. I give it what you got. I give it what you got. Okay, ladies, we are back. We are back. Okay. So I guess we're on to the next chapter. Here we go. Waking up, yawning and stretching. Feeling good, I opened my eyes. I could see the splendor of beauty all around and the pleasant scent of this man. It was a lovely Sunday morning. Rob had awakened before me without making a sound. He jumped in the shower as I lay there, watching the morning sun glistening off the water. Rob, after he was finished showering, came into the bedroom, his body still damp, dripping of water and baby oil. He started kissing me on the neck, then the cheek, smiling, while pressing his body up against mine, with nothing but a towel around him. I could feel his arousal, which meant he wanted more, so I obliged, giving him what he desired. Dropping to my knees, I sucked his satisfaction, sucking his stick, starting at the head, then making my way down to the shaft, just to feel the twinge of his muscle was pure pleasure for me. He put his hands behind my head to push himself deeper down my throat, smoothing my hair from my face. He wanted it from behind, obliging as necessary. He bent me over the bed. Rob inserted his dick inside my wet pussy with long, slow, deep strokes, followed by the sweet sound of gushing wetness. The sweet sounds of gushing turned him on. It turned me on too, because as he started going faster, I moaned and shook as he came with a thunder before collapsing on the bed. Oh boy. You said it, Tony. Rob is the lover boy. This is why all his fans are crazy. All his fans are crazy. Tony said, no, just put it in your mouth. I said, your motherfucking mouth. Oh, Jesus Lord, Jesus Lord. My cell phone was vibrating off the hook. Who else could it be but my girl Kim? She left me 15 messages. Damn. Feeling satisfied, I went to take a shower while humming a gospel tune. Now, ain't that a bitch? I just sinned, and it's Sunday. I can only pray for forgiveness. Rob, you sure did. You sure did sin, girl. Girl, you went down on that. And girl, Rob asked. Rob asked, what are your plans for today? Is it possible to see you again? I have to go over to some friend's house for dinner, and then I'm playing basketball later on. I want you to come. Okay, I would love that, I replied. I'll call you to let you know where to come, he said. We walked to the elevators, holding hands, taking a deep breath as if I had passed some kind of test. Happy, thrilled, and a little bewildered at the same time, satisfied. He was polite, sweet, a perfect gentleman, a very southern hospitality way. Relieved our first night together was not a bust. After all, we are both Capricorns, known for their sexual appetite in the bedroom. Oh, God, is this... Is this another reason why he made Azriel his main girl? Because the two Capricorns had a very sexual appetite? Huh? Really? Wow. Driving home, still throbbing from last night, but with a smile on my face, immediately calling Kim back from the 15 damn messages she left. Hey, Kim, I got all the messages you left. Damn, girl. Girl, I was worried. When I did not hear from you early this morning, Kim, shut the hell up. Your ass is just nosy. And you know this, girl. Inquiring minds wants to know. And you know I want to know. Don't leave a damn thing out. Was it good? Was it great? Did he pop that cherry? You know, in the name of Luke, pop that pussy baby, pop that pussy baby. In the name of the Luke dancers, laugh out loud. Kim, what did I do to deserve a friend like you? I said, laughing. Girl, you know I got your back whenever you need me. Now, how was it? Okay, it was good. It was great. All of the above. Kim, I creamed so many times, flipping back and forth. I didn't know if I was going or coming. Damn, it was delicious as hell. Kim, I'm on my way home. I will call you when I get there. Lord. Yes, she was humming a gospel tune. She sure was. She was floating on cloud nine and all types of shit. Yeah, they want that heat, all right. Damn it, how? My phone rings. It was his friend Wayne. He said, Rob wants you to meet him at Callahan Hall. Callahan Hall. Okay, I'll be there. I made it to the game. Carrie met me at the door, and we sat behind Rob and his entourage. I felt special and pampered. Here was one of the finest men in the R&B industry, and I am with him. Rob looked back to see where I was sitting. At times, throughout the game, he would glance, naive and falling, starry-eyed and daydreaming about the passionate night we just had. Sherry, Sherry, Wayne kept calling my name. Sorry, I was just watching the game, I replied. Wayne kept me company, telling me about his friendship with Rob. The game was over. Rob signed a few autographs, came over to the bench. Let's go, he said, as the ladies started swooning around him. Me, I just sat there in total admiration and confidence. After all, it was my expectation to see women screaming for him. Ay, Dios mío. I need to like this play on that one. Seeing Aaliyah again with the puppy, which I later found out the little pug's name was Tor. So Aaliyah's puppy's name was Tor. She was leaving through another door before the game was over. We all left talking and laughing, heading for the tour bus as we said our goodbyes. I will call you later tonight. There goes Aaliyah again. Aaliyah was the girl that was around. She saw Aaliyah sneaking out of places. This meant he would be calling around 2 a.m., 3 a.m. A couple of days went by and no call from Rob. I was beginning to think that the first night with him was my only night. Gripping his number in my hand, but did not call. No one wants to be thought of as clingy. After all, he is a celebrity, and me just a cute, sexy girl. Yes, enjoy, Tony. Cheers. Yeah, I remember that dog. It was a little pug, yo. Telling you, I gotta find that video, y'all. It's 2 a.m. in the morning. The phone rings. Chicago area code is on the caller ID. It's Rob. Hello, in a sleepy voice. Who is this? I asked. Rob. Rob, he replied. Rob, why are you up so late? I'm at the studio. This is when I work. I've been thinking about you, he said. I'm glad to hear your voice. I thought you had lost my number. No, I really enjoyed your company and our time together. Girl, you're a little sexy mama. Oh, God, he just be gassing them girls up. So, what do you do every day? I do print modeling and promotional modeling work. I really would like to see you again, he said. That could be arranged for next month. I had a great time with you too, and I would love to see you again as well. I have some modeling agencies that I work with in Chicago, and next month I will be there doing some photo shoots. So I will call you a couple of days before I arrive. My flight arrived in Chicago the night before the Summer Bunnies video shoot, which was going to be along the beach of the Michigan River. This day was mad cool but hot. Rob had invited me to the video shoot of Summer Bunnies. The men were looking scrumptious in their white wife beaters. It seemed like and looked like a woman's whole. Jesus. Tony, she said, he's corny. Yo, why she said, we're looking scrumptious. The guys were looking scrumptious in their white wife beaters. It seemed like and looked like a woman's whole oasis of a paradise. Did she really just say that? She said, look, it looked like a woman's hoe of an oasis of beautiful black men. Basically, that's what she said. With wife beaters on. It's raining. Wife beaters. I did, girl. I did. I got asthma too, so I shouldn't be smoking, but I smoke. The women were hanging out with their Daisy Dukes on, looking very hot for the Summer Bunnies contest. Aaliyah's Jeep was also at the video shoot. She sang on the Summer Bunnies track. Rob's brother Carrie, who was at the video shoot, showed me where to sit. Talking and laughing with Carrie, Rob looked on every now and then. He called Carrie over to him. The view of the water was beautiful. You see how he did that? She said Rob's brother Carrie, who was at the video shoot, showed me where to sit. And talking and laughing with Carrie, and then Rob looked on every now and then, and then he would call Carrie over. This is like, nigga, come over here. I don't want you talking to her. Nope. There goes that control. 1994. This was 1994. Rob's brother Carrie, who was at the video shoot. Oh, I read that already. I lost my spot. The view of the water was beautiful, so I sat back and enjoyed the food and music from the local radio station, WGCI, as Rob was taking care of his business. Carrie never returned, and I was isolated with no one to converse with. At this point, I am starting to wonder why no one would talk to me. Was it me? Or was it my insecurities? No, bitch, no. That was Rob telling everybody, don't talk to her. That's what that was. He was controlling everybody from way back then. He is a major sex symbol among many women. Although beautiful, young, and naive, I was still a little country girl. A girl has to wonder, why me when he can have so many others? What did he see in me? Girl, you look like a little girl. You reminded him of Montina Woods. Okay. Could it be that I was striking? Could it be that I was sexy? Often wondering, was the sex that good the first night? What would make him want to isolate me from everyone? Wow, I thought that is enough to blow any young woman's mind. Could I have been a resemblance of a girl from around the way named Montina? Shh. What the fuck did I tell you? What the fuck did I say? What did I say? You see? Girl, you remind him of a Jeep. He wants to ride it. Oh man. What? Yeah, Carrie Kelly was definitely there. Carrie Kelly knows a lot. That's why when people are like, oh, he's lying. No, he's not lying. He was there. He was there. He was there. I still wondered about that. What she looked like. So many questions as I patiently waited. Rob called saying, I'll meet you back at the studio because he was not done with his meeting. Carrie came back and escorted me to the studio. There, I waited. Hours went by. No Rob. What is a girl to think? After waiting for some time, I told Carrie I was going back to my hotel. Then I called Rob to let him know where I was and how much I missed him. We talked on the phone, off and on until 3 a.m. or so. It seemed like a long night for me with nothing to do. Damn, I need a drink. So I sashayed down to the bar to have some drinks. All I could think about was sex, sex, and more sex. My body yearned for more, almost as if I was fiending. He was a habit, a sweet tooth, a must have that I could not get rid of. The visions of me and him kept popping up in my head, down, around, and around, position to position, the tight delight, the sit and spin, the corkscrew, as our bodies intertwined. My heart skipped so many beats. Girl, she was dickmatized. Woo! She got dickmatized. Oh, he definitely was lying. Girl, he's definitely lying. He's lying. Lying, lying, lying. He's lying. He knew about Aaliyah. He knew about Aaliyah too. A lot of people knew about Aaliyah. They just didn't say anything. A lot of people need to start coming out. They need to start talking. They need to start talking. People need to start talking. Sex dreaming, sitting at the damn bar. Quickly, I went to my room to wait for his call, gazing out of my hotel window at the beautiful downtown night lights of Chicago. It was a wonderful scene to gaze at. There was so much beauty. The view of the skyline was breathtaking as I dozed off to sleep. I wanted to call Kim, but she was out of town herself, so I had to rough it out. The next morning, Rob picked me up from my hotel, driving his drop top Beamer with his entourage, of course, following. Sitting back, he popped in one of his unreleased tracks that he wanted me to hear, assuming it was because of my unbiased ear. How does that sound? He asked. Rob, I really liked the beat of the music. Listening as my head was bopping to the beat, it definitely had hip hop flavor with banging beats and his signature background music, as if I was going to say it did not sound good. Oh, it was banging. He could never choose a bad choice in songs. We were on our way to the studio at that point. I felt our relationship had gone to the next level. Girl, you met him one night, you had sex with him on the first night. He didn't see you for a few more days, and you're on the next level? And she was 25. You see? Girls get struck. Excuse me, ladies. We arrived at the studio, which turned out to be a short drive from the hotel. Rob, his entourage, and myself entered the studio. All his dancers in the studio just looked and stared me up and down. This is before he married one of his then dancers. Okay, so she was before he married Andrea and after he married Aaliyah. or as he was married to Aaliyah, shall I say. Presence was definitely an unwelcome sight to his dancers, so it seemed. My mind was saying, yeah, bitch, that's right, look all you want. How arrogant of me. In a one piece, all black lycra bodysuit, to tease and please, this was the intended goal. You look very nice in that, he complimented my style of dress. Definitely eye candy to look at, smooth curves with a pleasant smile. The dancers made me feel a little insecure with their darting eyes. I ignored the cold stares of jealousy. Rob headed for the booth, again leaving me with no one to keep me company. I started feeling the isolation once again. She was just a trophy. She was a trophy girl. Feeling my own insecurities made me realize an internal conflict had started within. Although I kept a cool, quiet demeanor, the question popped in my head: why would he keep me isolated from the very people that were in his inner circle? Could Rob be too insecure with having his entourage around me? Or was he protecting me? Oh man. Yeah, I bet you gonna gas her and say, oh, I'm just trying to protect you. That's his famous line. She's definitely stigmatized, yes. He's gonna burn the catsuit and give her a sweatsuit. Facts. Let's see if this happens. Oh boy, it's coming. I feel it. Confused, listening to him sing, slipping into a state of euphoria, as if no one was there, just the two of us in the studio. Watching him in the studio do his magic with music was quite impressive. It was as though the studio was his lab and the dancers provided inspiration to his composition, or should I say, I provided and inspired like an orchestrated scene. Being in the studio brought back memories of a conversation we had once on the phone while he was attending an opera concert in Chicago. Rob stopped every once in a while, showing his attentiveness to make sure everything was all right. He ordered food for everyone, even though he was intriguing through my eyes. You can't help but wonder if there was a Dr. Jekyll or Mr. Hyde personality inside of him. You see, I am not only sexy, but I use logic and analyze in everything. Oh boy, yeah, you analyze everything, all right. Uh-huh. Okay. Facts, Robin. And what did he give her other than some dick and a disease? What panties and stress? I believe that too. Wet panties and stress. Yes, I believe it. Yes. Who is this man? Who is so gentle and kind? I still could not shake the fact that he was keeping me isolated. All I wanted was his heart, not his money. After all, he did know that my ex boyfriend was a pro football player, whom was a non factor at the time. But I did mention it to his friend Wayne. overhearing some people in his entourage whispering, saying her ex played in the NFL. All this talk was nonsense, so I blew everything off. Trying to find escapism, some form of sweet distraction, I started to daydream of lit candles in the hotel, with the ambiance of the Chicago night lights in the background, two bodies sweating profusely back and forth, intertwined me on top of craving the motion of his shaft, deep rooted in my sweet home. It is horny, wet, tight, and fiending to feel that pop just like the first night. Oh my God, did I just come? The sex is just too much of a habit. Distance does make the heart grow fonder. Rob walked in the room taking a break from studio singing. He sat next to me and asked, "Are you ready to go?" "Yes, I am." He just. We left, went back to the hotel, already in the mood, enjoying a moment together, talking and caressing each other. Then the next thing I knew, the panties dropped. Baja panties! And the passion juices started to flow. He was in full control and I loved it, enjoying the view once more. Sex was more than I had daydreamed it would be as our bodies were comfortable with one another's explosion on every level. Lord, exhausted, I fell asleep to my surprise. He had left that night while I was sleeping. Rob went back to the studio to do some more work. The next morning, we said our goodbyes, like usual, and kept in contact by phone. I headed back to Michigan, and Rob started to get ready for his tour. What happens next is shocking. One of his members in his entourage would betray him. Uh oh. Dun dun dun. Who was it? Who was it that fucked up with R. Kelly? Could it be Carrie? Is that why Carrie got fired? Are we going to find out why Carrie got fired? Or was it Demetrius? Because Demetrius was around at this time. Huh? Wayne Williams? Did Wayne Williams try to touch this girl or something? What happened? Did somebody talk to her too much? I'm feeling it, y'all. I'm feeling it. I sense danger. After countless conversations on the phone, I returned to Chicago. Rob had a basketball game to play in. Everyone who knows him knows that he loves playing basketball. He sent Wayne to pick me up from my hotel, excited to see Rob again. Wayne was part of Rob's entourage, but he also had known him for quite some time. Wayne was cool, a nice person. You see, I'm telling you, Michael Williams is related to Wayne Williams. He was quite older and treated me well. I had no attraction to him at all. He told me information about Rob when asked, such as does he date many girls privately. Being in a curiosity state of mind because Rob was showing so much interest in me, I did not want to get too excited. Even though it looked as though I was smitten. Girl, you was smitten? Caught up in Rob's tangled web of lust. Wayne replied with a smile and said, So you really are into him? Of course I am. Why would I be here? And why would you ask? I said. Just asking, he replied. Oh, wow. Wayne knew. Wayne said, "Why you here? Why you here? You don't belong here, girl. You don't belong here, girl. Why you like him so much? He's not for you, girl. It's not for you." Man, oh man, oh man. Red flags was just thrown at her. Little did I know what was in store for me. It is not certain if Wayne's actions were planned or spontaneous. We started on our way to the game, and he derailed from our route to the game. Said he had to stop at his apartment to change into some shorts. We arrived to his downstairs basement apartment. He said, "This won't take long. Let me take a shower first." A few minutes later, he emerged in a towel. Fear crept into my emotions, intimidated as he sat next to me, putting his hands on my legs as if it were a suggestion for sex. At that moment, I felt trapped. There was no attraction, and I had no love for him. Starting to feel jumpy. Oh my God. What are you doing? Move your hands off me. He got on his knees and started to kiss between my legs. I am starting to tremble now, not knowing where to go or what to do. His mouth felt cruddy. He made me feel cruddy. And he was giving me oral sex. Girl, what? What? OMG.
Isn't that supposed to be a word?
No, he leaves in a little while. OMG. She said he made her feel cruddy and he was giving her oral sex. Really? Wow. 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 He just raped her. Like, this nigga just raped her. Who is this guy? Wait, is this even his name, really? Because what? He got on his knees. Oh my God. He just got on his knees and just went in between the legs and just was like, "What's popping?" It is one thing to be with someone you want to be with, but it is very different when someone violates you or to feel violated. No one should feel this way. There were no feelings of pleasure in this. Worried and fearful where this sexual interlude would lead, tears started to fall from my eyes, followed by a conscious moment of sobbing. So he stopped. Thank God there was no penetration with his dick. Well, he did penetrate with his tongue. I'm sorry he did that. As if that had made a difference to me. "What you did is not right," I said. I started to think to myself, do I tell Rob what happened? What? Tranquilized, in total shock, choosing to be with Rob came with a price over my head. Could he be so cherished that the people around him in his camp envied him and wanted what he had? Or was this a valuable price of being a model and a beautiful girl? I knew there would be some consequences if found out. Wow. Oh, wow. I need to, yeah, let me, hold up. You mean to tell me, you see, this is the problem I have. This is a problem. I have a problem. This young woman gets violated by one of these guys in his entourage. She don't know what to do. What the fuck do you do at that point? Like, oh, and these people, I'm sorry, but they need to arrest everybody that was in his entourage. They need to take him in for questioning. I don't know if they did, but they need to find all of his entourage, niggas that hung out with him on a daily. Yeah, that's who they need to talk to. Because this man has been getting away with shit for a long time because nobody wants to say nothing. Nobody wants to say nothing. It's like everybody's scared of R. Kelly. He's another Trump. Yo, this is some new shit, I got. This is some new shit. This is some FSGOG. Okay.
Then you got smoke no by yourself?
Yup. Feeling like the victim of circumstances or not, I emerged more aware of the womanly wilds that I possessed. Stronger and wiser as a young woman, I wanted to call Kim so bad and tell her of my uncomfortable situation, but I already knew that she would be trying to hop the next flight to Chicago to kick some ass. Finally, arriving at the game, I sat and watched Rob play, while saying nothing, trying very hard to mask my emotions and feelings of that day, automatically going into a shell and wanting to be alone, talking to no one, feeling very withdrawn and distant. I thought to myself, you have to put on a happy face, resist the temptation of wanting to run and throw myself in his arms. Just to feel his warmth of protection would have been enough. Remembering how I used to run to my father whenever I fell down and hurt myself. Harboring the guilt seemed like absolute numbness. The question remains, will I weather the storm? Oh boy. Poor girl. Poor girl. After the game, we went to get something to eat. I told Rob I was tired and had to work early in the morning to do some go-sees and a photo shoot. Actually, I was ashamed and confused about what had happened, afraid of what happens next. Will I be with Rob for the long haul? Only time will tell. The question remains in my head. Should I stand strong beside him, or can I stand tough to move past this and let him be my today? I am not good at having to bear a burden of this sort on my own. What will tomorrow bring from yesterday's pain? Wow. Wow, that was deep. It is concert night. Rob is coming to the palace of Auburn Hills. I was in my glory. No one was more excited than I was. There was one other concert in my hometown, Memphis, Tennessee. The Palace of Auburn Hills was by far the best. For once, I did not have to travel to Chicago. His visit to Detroit was more than a pleasure, to say the least. This time, I got my girl Kim with me, and unfortunately, her boyfriend is with her. She could not get rid of the fool. Kim was up with Sean, where we are and where we're going after the concert, I said. Girl, Sean, insecure ass, wasn't going for it. Kim, do something. Start an argument. Whatever. Just get rid of him. I need you with me. I will try, Kim said. Do it for your girl. We're like sisters, remember that, I told her. The Detroit stop was part of his tour. My backstage passes were set. I met him at the Palace that night. The concert was a sellout. We spent some time together before the concert started. Rob comes out of his dressing room with his hoodie, robe on, grabs me by the hand. To the stage we go. Once again, he places me by the curtain so I would be in plain sight of him. The first words that came out of his mouth once again were, "Your body's calling, distant lover." I smiled. Goosebumps and chills is what I felt. What girl would not feel the same way? How would you feel? The crowd went crazy with screams. I looked up and Rob was just staring at me as I continuously blushed. What did I do to deserve such admiration? The concert was definitely a smash. Carrie comes over to me and said, Rob wants you to wait for him. He also wants you to be very comfortable. Oh, really? Thinking to myself, he must be crazy. No one is going to get a peep show. I arrived to what looked like a suite that had all the lavish decorated trimmings. I started to think how this is possible. This is the Palace of Auburn Hills, where the Pistons play basketball. Yet, this room looks better than some hotels. Oh my God, this is going to be a hot and sweaty night. Finally, the man of the night arrived, and I properly greeted him with hot kisses and all of my clothes on, of course. What kind of intrigue is there if I were naked? After a super hot performance, the sex had to be even hotter than the concert. This night was a personal performance of my own, up close and personal. Hey, baby, I have been waiting for you. I started to undress him. He pressed up against my chest, nibbling on my neck and earlobes. On the nightstand, there was the smell of strawberries. My mind is thinking more on the whipped cream tip that made my mouth water and my nipples hard. The buckets of ice cubes were ready and waiting. Just the imagination of coldness, something about ice cubes and erections, that is so freaky. Dropping to my knees, and licking from the top to the bottom of his shaft, googling with the other hand. This is what he liked, and I was more than happy to oblige him. Putting the ice cubes in my mouth along with his erect dick, I massaged it up and down with the ice cubes melting in my mouth. Rob let out a soothing ah. When you see the toes start to curl, that's when you know it's good. On top, I went ready to please, ready to work the pole. The pussy was wet, damp, and moist as he slipped in. All you could hear was the oohs and ahs, a handful of ass bouncing up and down, hard. It was not his time to come, at least not right now. Slow down, baby. We switched the assumed position. He grabbed more and flipped me on my back, fucking me harder. Bang, 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 as I screamed for more. Putting his dick in my mouth seemed to do the trick, so I could taste the juice after sucking it off. Not finished, jumping on top and spinning around with my back to his chest, and he started bouncing me back again, falling to the sheets, falling to the sheets from the thrust entering my belly, now fucking me from the back doggy style, again, with no mercy. Gripping the sheets, once again, he could no longer hold back. His pipes were about to be burst. Wow, that was heavy. This is creepy on so many levels for me. My friend said the same thing about her backstage experience in Vegas. How the room looked better than a hotel suite. That's crazy, girl, right? This is just wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. Let's see here. We have been on for 2 hours and 45 minutes. And I think let's see where we're at here. Let's see. Oh yeah, this chapter's a little long. Okay, so no. We will definitely finish this tomorrow. I will come back. We will read this because this is juicy as hell. Lord have mercy. Okay, so this young lady met R. Kelly, 1994. She was an inspiring model, video girl. He had sex with her the first night they met. She was in heaven and all types of things. Then she gets raped by somebody from his entourage, as we know is Wayne, if that even is his real name. And she loves R. Kelly. But she's picking up on things little by little. You know, she's not totally naive. Yep. Memphis, Tennessee, 1995. That's where they met. Yep. Didn't she say she was 25? She said she was 25. Remember, she said she was 25 years. Yeah. She was 25 years old, this young lady here. Okay. So, yeah, so guys, I'm going to leave it there. Let me bookmark it. I did. Okay. I'm going to leave it there. And we are definitely going to come back to this. Hopefully, maybe there'll be more people in here that can hang out and listen, because this is crazy, y'all. Yeah. Well, she was in love. She was stigmatized, that's for sure. That binga got her stuck. She was like a fiend and everything. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. It's crazy. You're welcome, guys. Yes, of course. I love reading. I'm just getting tired, that's all. You know, I'm blasted too. You know how that shit roll. Too much reading, your eyes start going, hello. They start falling. They start falling. I've been reading for like almost, what, an hour and almost 2 hours, relax, 2 hours. Because, like, for the first hour, we were just messing around, maybe half hour, 40 minutes, something like that. So, yeah, about 2 hours. I think that's good, y'all. So, I am going to remind you guys to please don't forget to hit those like buttons, ladies. If you can, show me that thumbs up support. And for those of you who are watching this replay and are not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, like, share, hit the notification bell on your way in or out of the video. And this is a great book so far. Yeah, this girl was hot and heavy for R. Kelly, huh? She was hot and heavy. Okay. So don't forget, guys, to subscribe, hit the like button, like the video, hit the notification bell, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I will definitely put the reminder in there. And Diva, the Divine Light, is out. I love you guys. Good night.